XLM Stellar has just announced something crazy. What is up guys, welcome back to the Moon Fun channel where we're going to be funding our bags to go to the moon. Today I have an awesome video for you guys which I haven't seen many people cover, and I know that you guys love these types of videos because you blew up my last video on a similar topic, and I just want to thank you guys for getting me to 420 subscribers. Also, a funny thing is that whenever I start my disclaimer about me not being a financial advisor, a lot of people just decide to click off my video, so I'll try to shorten it from now on. So essentially, I'm not a financial advisor and you can lose your money if you listen to me. This is not investment advice. Okay, so I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get into it. Now, just to remind you guys that the Stellar Development Foundation's purpose is to make Stellar the global payment standard, right? So they want to transform the global financial system, so whenever they spend money, it is essentially to move closer to adoption as a CBDC. So if you don't know what a CBDC is, it stands for the Central Bank Digital Currency, which will be a new type of currency that governments around the world are experimenting with so that they can be used to make a new payment technology which will increase efficiency and lower costs. Now, when the new CBDC actually launches, XLM should be, in my opinion, at the forefront of this, as we already know that Ukraine has chosen it as its CBDC already, and we all know what happened to the price because of that. Okay, so now that you guys have a nice background and you're all caught up, in the recent quarterly review presentation of Stellar, they have said that they have expanded to more than 10 countries and focused on hosting new use cases for the blockchain to bring value to the world last year. They are now saying that they will focus on improving the liquidity for the Stellar-based decentralized exchange. This could be the beginning of the development of a DeFi ecosystem on the Stellar Lumens blockchain, with the trend of smart contracts being developed on top of currencies like XRP, Cardano. Dixon, who is the CEO, stated that Stellar could follow suit. This is absolutely crazy guys, and I'll explain why in just a minute. She said that we have already had several proposals from the ecosystem on how to integrate smart contracts and whether we should integrate automated market makers. We want to explore these options, and this is one of our top priorities for 2021. Right, so I'll now take you guys on a journey with me and explain everything. If you did not know what DeFi is, it is short for decentralized finance. It's the notion that people can do financial things like give loans, trading, insurance, all of that without government control, meaning it's decentralized. This is possible with smart contracts, which we will go in just a few moments. And come on guys, we all know what happened with the Tether situation, where there was an allegation that it was not backed one-to-one with fiat reserves, which makes DeFi so much more appealing. Okay, so why is Stellar creating a DeFi ecosystem so good? Well, essentially, if you look at the data in the beginning of 2020, there were roughly 103,000 unique DeFi addresses by December of 2020. That figure has passed to 1.2 million, which means that it is catching steam at the moment, and there is a long way to go because traditional financial services are inaccessible to over 1.7 billion people in the world. And if XLM can develop a DeFi platform which is good, it will again increase the adoption, increase the amount of transactions, which in my opinion will increase the market cap and the price. Hopefully you guys are sticking with me here. We just have a little bit more to go, and then I'll summarize everything so you have a good idea on what can potentially happen. So they mentioned something about automated market makers, and let me explain that now. When you go to buy a financial asset, right, say Bitcoin, you need to go to an exchange. So this is a place where you have buyers and sellers. A typical exchange will have an order book which keeps tracks of everything, right? So now the problem is that sometimes there aren't enough available assets or people to trade with in the market. So it becomes very difficult to execute a trade without affecting the asset's price. Now, why is this not good? Well, essentially it makes it more volatile and a higher risk for investors. Now, with the automated market maker system, you are not interacting with other traders. You are interacting directly with a smart contract which sets prices according to mathematical formulas, which means that you can easily switch between tokens. This will enable anyone to seamlessly trade cryptocurrency in a secure and decentralized way. Okay, so why is this so important? Well, while automated market makers have seen a massive growth and they're still in the infancy stage, if XLM Stellar is looking into this, they can be at the forefront of this and try and gain as much traction as possible before more competition comes, which again increases adoption and hopefully the market cap and price. Now, you need smart contracts to enable DeFi, and as the CEO has now said that they are looking into this, it will allow people to make markets and provide liquidity. In this Reddit post by the user throwaway775849, he said that I am not up to date but remember hearing smart contracts mentioned for Stellar, which were in development. Won't this cause an explosion of usage applications and eventually the opportunity for DeFi? As we know now that Stellar is actually looking into this, and it will hopefully do this because throwaway775849 answered his own question and said given the explosion in network usage in the case of Ethereum, it foreshadows what may happen when there exists permanent applications enabling these kinds of functions that hopefully Stellar can build, which are clean and simple. We know Stellar has achieved what many networks have failed to do, which is meet scalability at the minimum transaction cost with high security. Right guys, hopefully you understand that, but just to summarize everything, if XLM Stellar focuses on improving the liquidity for the Stellar based decentralized exchange DEX, it can start the development of the DeFi ecosystem by deploying smart contracts. This will mean that they can get on this trend, which should hopefully increase transactions, adoption, market cap, and the price, in my opinion, as this is a great technology to be a part of. I know this was a lot and I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say. And guys, we're not finished yet. We still have a lot more news. Basically, Stellar are saying that they are going to be advocating for policies and regulations favorable to the crypto and blockchain industry, which will result in Stellar Lumens becoming more widely known. And the Stellar Foundation also aims to build new relationships with consulting firms that are close to governments and financial institutions to gain allies and driving network integration with Stellar Lumens. Guys, I always mention this, that Stellar Lumens is very underrated at the moment. Not many people know about it, so this should hopefully help solve the problem in 2021. Okay, I'm going to show this tweet here. This is by Sam Connor. There was an interview in which the 12th president of the World Bank said that I think that there is no question that access to financial services, access to platforms like Stellar, XLM, are going to be a critical part of opening up the world so that everyone can become wherever their imagination leads them, and that is actually coming from the 12th president of the World Bank. That is crazy. Okay guys, so I hope you actually understand now why I'm so bullish on XLM, and I'm actually really excited about what's to come this year. Hopefully it's going to be an absolutely crazy year for XLM, and I can't wait for more updates, and hopefully we actually see some more price action, because currently we're just moving sideways. There's not much price action. It's a very boring chart. Anyways guys, this took a while to research. Hopefully you understand what I was trying to explain. If you like content like this, make sure you like and subscribe, because it really helps the channel and motivates me to make more content to raise awareness about XLM. Thank you so much for watching guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.